Hello, Leo. Welcome. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. It's going to be a general reading for human being dealing with. Of course, everything may not resonate, so take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel, the Theyre Tarot. She'll read for you as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. What? Where are we going? I put the mess back in, Leo, and look, you pop out. Like, what? Like, I'm not going to deal with a mess today, and then you pop out. It's like, okay. So once again, Leo, they are clearly well aware of you. What is this energy? It's like, either are they always keeping track of you? Are they always around you, always watching you, always thinking about you, always feeling some type of way? I don't know. In today's reading, as the sirens go by, watch out for the sirens, Leo. They will lure your ship and your shipmates into the shallow waters and wreck your ship based off the sharp rocks below, and you can't go sailing anymore. It's interesting. They say that sometimes the fountain of youth is being considered to be protected by sirens or evil mermaids. Of course, back to this. They're showing me that there is some type of transitional period that they are going through and experiencing. Their eyes are being open to something. I don't know what their eyes are being open to, but they are realizing something where it almost seems and feels like they get a great idea out of this. They're showing me that there are problems and issues. They're showing me that there are problems and issues that they're how do I say this? It's almost like a light bulb moment. Bing! I realized something. Here's an idea. And it's almost like they've realized that there are problems and issues, but they've also realized at the same time some type of band-aid or solution or quick fix it. I don't know. They're saying that these problems and issues are there, but they don't care. Let's just throw a party. Let's just throw an event. Let's have a good time. To focus on us. I don't know what that's about, but they're ultimately kind of saying, let's focus on us, which the connection does show up. They're having to kind of control or contain themselves, but they're also like, let's also be smart here. Whoa. How does that escalate that quickly? Why does it almost seem and feel like you're not even paying attention to them? Because it's like, give it a little bit of time, and they kind of show up like, well, fine then. And it's like, okay. So they're around you some type of way, but then it's like, it's like you kind of like watch your clock, and then it's like, And now all of a sudden they're kind of like, well, fine then. It doesn't feel the same. And all of a sudden they're going through some sort of heartbreak or pain. It's like, Is your attention, is there some sort of validation through attention or something? They had had an idea to get your attention, they got your attention, but then it's like they didn't keep your attention. And then it's like, as things progressed and moved on, it's like, okay, well, ew. Hate to break it to you, Leo, this is someone you're in a commitment, relationship, or marriage with. So what I am looking at is parental figures. There are children and kids involved in this. Don't know if that matters in this situation or not, but ultimately there's something, yes, in one sense, there is a lot of love. There is that marriage, commitment, relationship. There is. But it also kind of seems and feels like what they're going through, what they're experiencing, what they're feeling, they're well aware of it. They are. But there is some sort of communication. They're like, do I bring this up? Do I not bring this up? Do I stay silent about this? Or I kind of just deal with it on my own? I feel like they're choosing to kind of deal with it on their own. Ew. Okay. Huh. That's an interesting turn of events. Oh my gosh, Leo. Touche. Touche. They're showing me that even though they're kind of like, well, fine then, it's like, I'm busy. This is interesting. This is I do appreciate the dynamic. It is a little amusing. They're showing me a little bit defensiveness as I'm trying to figure out what to do. What's interesting though is I'm not too sure exactly what this emotional wandering is, because it goes from pain, relationship, wandering. And what's interesting is this emotional wandering. It's a little bit, how do I say this? It's a little bit of, well, you are who you are, and because of how you're causing them to feel and what you're causing them to experience and go through emotionally speaking, they're like, well, I don't know if I want to be with Leo for a snappy, quick second. And then they're kind of like, let me just cool it. Let me kind of just chill. And they're kind of like, Leo does care, Leo does care, Leo does care. Let me kind of get myself, pampered and ready and aesthetically pleasing and just kind of be cool about it. And you're on the side like, act right. Once again, touche, Leo. This is incredible energy. It's an energy of like, yeah, it makes sense. And that's because they're in this energy of like, let me cool my jets. Let me act right. Let me not be a certain type of way. It's kind of like the dynamic between the two of you is just like crystal clear as day. They're like, Leo does care. Leo does have emotions. Let me try and what's interesting is they kind of like get themselves in this energy or this mindset, and they're kind of like, no. Let me kind of cool it. Let me kind of cool it. Let me kind of like get myself together and realize like, oh, it's about the emotional connection. It's about the emotional bond. Not just all fun and games and flirtation and aesthetics and appearances. And then they're realizing, oh, there is all this emotional connection and bond between us. And now let's focus on moving forward. Of course, if you are dealing with anyone, you could be dealing with a water sign, a fire sign. Wow. That is all. Talk about a play of opposites. Goodbye.